Flatten the toes, bend the knees, stretch the arms up. Bring them down to the thighs and flat back here. Tuck your chin, looking straight down at the mat. Bend your knees, swing the arms back up. Straighten the legs. Open the chest, drop the arms and look up. Inhale, reach the arms back overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer, sitting back into your chair. Tuck the chin. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, sit the hips over to one side and lean to the opposite. Maybe gaze up and under that arm. Inhale back up to standing. Exhale to the opposite side. Again, gazing up. Keep breathing. Inhale, reach as tall as you can. Exhale, swing the arms down through to your chair. Bring the hands back to the thighs and press into them to open the chest. Drop the shoulders down and sit a little bit lower. Tuck the chin, look down at your mat. Spread the toes widely and lift your heels. Balancing on the balls of your feet. Maybe open the arms straight out to the side. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, drop the heels, swing the arms back up. Press into the heels, back to standing. Exhale the hands to prayer. Beautiful. Inhale the arms down and up. Exhale, swan dive all the way to your forward bend. And inhale, flat back to monkey. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and round forward. Let's walk our hands or our feet into down dog, wherever you are on your mat. Look forward. Exhale, drop the chin, press into the palms. Over exaggerate that ujjayi breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop the head. Alternate bicycling out those feet, pressing one heel into the mat and then the other. Keep breathing deeply. Inhale onto the balls of both feet. Take the gaze forward, bend the knees, and straighten those legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Straighten those legs, drop the heels, drop the head. Walk the hands back to the feet or the feet up to the hands. Bend them and slowly roll up to standing. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale to prayer. Good. Shoulders back and down, standing tall. Go ahead and lift one knee and just bring it straight up in front of you. Open it up to the side. Roll out that ankle. Imagine there's a string attached to your knee and someone's pulling it like a puppet and lifting it higher. Just hold it and breathe. Shoulders back and down. Let's flex into that foot. Grab onto the big toe or the sole of the foot. Extend the opposite arm straight out. And if you want to, kick that foot into the hand. So the leg is at 90 degrees. Or extend it all the way up. Bring it around to the front. Grab it with two hands if you can. Bend the knee. Wrap those fingers around the shin. Pull it up towards the chest. Press it straight down. Reach the arms overhead. Swan dive forward. Relax for a moment. Press into the thighs and roll up. Shoulders roll back and down. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, bring them back down to center. Ground the opposite foot and lift that opposite leg straight up in front of you. Breathe in. And exhale, open it straight up to the other side, dropping that hip. But again, imagine there's a string attached to that knee and you're being pulled just like a marionette. And hold it. If you want to, reach for that big toe or the sole of the foot. Press the chest back. Open up the opposite arm. And breathe. Begin to extend if you want to. Breathe. And bring it around to center. Wrap the hands around that shin, pull it up, breathe in. Exhale, press the foot straight down, reach the arms overhead, and flat back. Hands back down to the shins. Let's just extend as long as we can. Open the arms to a T, and breathe. Let's drop the right or the left hand down, and take the opposite arm up, gazing up at that thumb. And exhale, switch. Breathing deeply here. Exhale, relax it back down and make your way into down dog. You're walking your hands or your feet out and dropping your heels. Two more deep breaths. Just let the head hang. Inhale the heels high. Exhale, press them down into the mat and drop your knees all the way down. Sit back onto the heels into child's pose. And go ahead and just rock side to side, lengthening into the muscles of the low back, the erectors, opening into the sides of the hips. And walk the hands off the mat. Onto one side, sit in the other direction, and stretch. You'll feel that all along the lateral side, front side of your body there. One more deep Ujjayi breath. Exhale, walk it back to center. Take it to the other side. Walk the hands off the mat. Sit into the other hip. Drop the head. Keep breathing. And let's walk it right back to center. Pressing into those palms once again. Curl the toes under behind you. Walk the hands back. And come into a squat. So you're on the balls of your feet and you're lifting your heels high. Good. If you need to, support yourself with your fingertips. Otherwise, take your arms straight out in front of you and balance. And breathe, shoulders back and down. Remember, the goal is to clear the mind, opening up the body. So really focus on their breathing. The mind is completely clear as we're going through this practice. Palms come to touch. Relax. If you want to, turn the upper body to one side. Come back to center. center. And take it to the other side. Slowly come back to center. Open up those knees, drop the hands between the feet, lift the heels high, and press them low. Open up the feet wide, wider than the mat, and just let the body hang in your forward bend. Take the arms between the legs and just press them up towards the sky, really dropping the head, kind of swinging like a pendulum here. Over exaggerating that Ujjayi breath, sinking into the stretch and releasing. Drop the hands back down, heel toe the feet together, come all the way down to sitting on the mat. Swing your legs around and just shake it out, relax. Go ahead and bend the knees, sliding forward slightly on your mat, supporting yourself with your fingertips. Good. Pull those knees in towards the chest in towards the knees. You're rocking up onto those sit bones. Good. Hold and breathe. Reach the arms straight out in front of you. And if you want to, inhale, take them all the way up. One more deep breath, really reach, inhale. And exhale, press into the palms, take them behind the back, and lift your seat up, taking the gaze straight up to the sky. Hold and breathe. One more inhale. And exhale, sit right back down. And let's open up the feet wide so they're off of the mat. Press those palms together and see if you can bring the elbows to the insides of the thighs and just flat back forward, opening up those hips. Stretching slightly into the adductors, but keeping your toes pressing onto the floor. Breathe deeply in and out. If you'd like to, slide those arms underneath the bent knees and begin to stretch the legs out. Unhook your arms, reach the arms out in front of you wherever you are in the stretch. On your exhale, walk it back in gently and inch those legs back together on your mat. Shake it out. Good. Go ahead and cross one leg over the other, ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Sitting nice and tall, getting into a deep hip opener, releasing the glutes and the low back. Good. Start by just pressing your hands straight behind you and rounding forward. Inhale through the nose, reach the arms up. And exhale, press it back, swing forward. Inhale, reach. Blow it out, exhale. Inhale, reach. This time as we exhale, just drop the hands down to the floor. Keep your flat back and inch the fingers toward the front of the mat, tucking the chin so the cervical vertebrae stay long and in alignment with the rest of the spine. Dropping the shoulders, dropping the knees, feeling the hips open. Walk those fingers back in, sitting tall. Just cross the opposite hand to the outside of the top leg. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist, looking behind you. Gently unwind. And take the opposite leg on top. Relaxing into it, never forcing quickly, just kind of easing the muscles to open. Beautiful. Press the hands behind you. Sink into your seat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swing them back. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And reach the arms up. Gently let the hands come down to the mat. And walk those fingers forward, keeping a nice long spine. When you feel like you're in a deep stretch, hold it, drop the shoulders, and then tuck the chin. Breathe into it, never hold the breath. One more inhale. And exhale, walk those hands back in, round back up. Unhook the legs. Good. Let the knees drop open. Press the soles of the feet together. And just kind of hold it here, pulling out of that low back area, finding space. Round. Inhale through the nose, open the chest, look up. Exhale, contract and round. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Try to hold this posture as you bring your palms to touch, relaxing your knees down, not gripping them up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. On the exhale, if you want to, contract those abdominal muscles and lift the feet off of the mat, using that core strength. If you want to take it a step farther, reach around and grab your heels, pulling the chest upward, and maybe opening up those feet. Breathe. Again, bring the soles of the feet together gently. Palms come to touch. Relax the feet down. Sit up tall and relax. Come to an easy, comfortable seated position for just a brief meditation and closing of our practice. Placing one ankle in front of the other, sitting nice and tall. If you have time for a longer Shavasana, and you feel free to lie down and stay there, be my guest. Otherwise, come to an easy seated pose, resting the hands down on the knees. Palms can be face down or face up. And close the eyes. Just observe the rate of your own breath and the heart rate. Start to slow down every inhale and lengthen even longer every exhale. And notice after a few rounds of breath, your heart rate will begin to slow. Your muscles will begin to relax and soften. Just be sure to keep that spine long. Relax the skin on the surface of the body. Soften the circles around the eyes and around the mouth. Every sphincter muscle become soft. On the next inhale, go ahead and draw your shoulders up to your ears. On the exhale, we're going to drop them with a hot. One more time. Inhale, slowly draw the shoulders up. And drop them down with a. Let's release the chin forward, opening the back of the neck. Press the palms together. And as you feel them pressing into one another, allow that strength to bring the upper body erect and tall. And gently let the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Namaste.